The universe has always held secrets, mysteries hidden in the vast expanse of space that we've only begun to uncover. But what if I told you that one of those secrets, a discovery so mind-blowing, has just been revealed? Deep within the heart of a distant star system, something extraordinary has been found, something that challenges everything we thought we knew about life beyond Earth. This is not a distant planet or a faint signal from an alien civilization. No, this discovery goes much deeper into the very essence of what life could be. Could it be possible that life, as we understand it, has been staring us in the face all along, just in a place we never expected? In this video, we'll explore the groundbreaking evidence of alien life found on a distant star, the scientific implications of this revelation, how it could change the way we look at the cosmos, and what this means for humanity's future in space. This is the beginning of a new chapter in our understanding of the universe, and trust us, what you're about to hear will leave you questioning everything. The star at the heart of this extraordinary discovery is located in the constellation Lyra, about 1,000 light-years away from Earth. It's a massive, burning giant known as Kepler 452b, and it has long been a subject of intense study for astronomers. This star, along with its planet, Kepler 452b, often referred to as Earth's cousin, has captivated the imagination of scientists and skywatchers alike. Its size, its distance, and its unique position within the habitable zone of its host star made it a prime candidate for studying the potential for life beyond our planet. But it wasn't just the star's characteristics that caught the attention of researchers. Something strange began to unfold just recently. A pattern of unusual fluctuations in the star's emissions was detected, patterns that didn't align with what scientists expected based on previous models. At first, it was thought to be a simple anomaly, a blip in the data. But as more observations were made, it became clear that this wasn't just another glitch. The star, once stable and predictable, was beginning to behave in ways that defied conventional explanations. Its light began to flicker in erratic bursts, almost as though it were trying to send a signal. And just last month, astronomers noticed something that left them stunned. Traces of an unknown chemical compound, something that, when studied closely, resembled the building blocks of life. This was a discovery unlike any other. For the first time in history, scientists were faced with the possibility that life, or at least some of its fundamental ingredients, might exist in a place we never thought to look. To understand the magnitude of this discovery, we need to dive into some science. The object in question is a massive star, and like all stars, it follows a predictable life cycle. Most stars, including our own sun, go through a process called nuclear fusion. This is where the core of the star fuses hydrogen into helium, producing immense amounts of energy and light. But as stars age, this process changes, and they begin to run out of fuel. That's when things get interesting. What scientists are seeing with Kepler 452b is something that could indicate the star is nearing the end of its life. Stars like this one burn through their hydrogen at an accelerated rate, and once that fuel runs low, they begin to collapse under their own gravity. This collapse creates intense pressure and heat, which can cause the star to swell up into a red giant, shedding its outer layers into space. This process can take millions to billions of years, but the unusual emissions detected from Kepler 452b suggest something might be accelerating the timeline. Now, why does this matter? The erratic behavior we're observing, like the sudden bursts of light and strange chemical signatures, could be a sign that the star is experiencing a fusion anomaly or an instability in its core. This could point to the star nearing its final stages before a dramatic collapse, possibly even a supernova, an explosive event that would send shockwaves through the surrounding space, releasing an immense amount of energy and matter. And this could explain the mysterious chemical traces detected in its light. Astronomers have been using some of the most powerful tools on Earth to study this phenomenon. The Hubble Space Telescope, with its ability to capture detailed images of distant, Stars has been instrumental in observing the star's behavior. More recently, neutrino detectors and gravitational wave observatories have helped scientists gather data on potential energy releases from the star, providing further clues. All these instruments point to something unprecedented happening in this distant star system. Could these signals be more than just stellar phenomena? Could they be a sign of something more profound? Something that ties into the very question we've been asking for centuries? Are we alone in the universe? So, when could this event actually happen? The truth is, we may already be witnessing something that occurred centuries ago. Remember, the light from Kepler 452b takes over 1,000 years to reach us. What we're seeing now may be a glimpse into the past, a cosmic snapshot of a star at a critical moment in its life cycle. That means the changes we're observing could have started long before we even picked up on them, and the star might be in the final stages of its collapse, or it could happen at any moment. If this star is indeed heading toward a supernova, the explosion could occur within a few decades, or it could take centuries before the event reaches its peak. In cosmic terms, that's a blink of an eye, but for us, it feels like an eternity of waiting. The timing is one of the most unpredictable elements of stellar explosions. However, when it does happen, it will be a spectacular sight. Imagine this: a star bursting forth with the energy of billions of suns, bright enough to outshine entire galaxies. If Kepler 452b undergoes a supernova, it could shine as brightly as the full moon and may even be visible during the day. It would be a phenomenon so dazzling that it could light up the sky for weeks or even months, making it one of the most remarkable events in human history. The spectacle would not only captivate our eyes, but also offer us invaluable scientific insights into the life and death of stars. Could this be the moment we've been waiting for, where the universe reveals yet another one of its astonishing secrets? Imagine stepping outside on a clear night, and suddenly the sky bursts to life, with a brilliance you've never seen before. The star, Kepler 452b, has gone supernova, and what was once a distant, faint point of light is now a shining beacon, visible even in the daylight. For weeks, the sky will be dominated by this new celestial visitor, casting an eerie glow across the Earth. If you're in a darkened area, the explosion will be so bright that it could rival the full moon, perhaps even outshining it. It won't just be a pinprick of light. This will be a giant, glaring display, visible from all corners of the globe. Across different regions, the intensity will vary, but no matter where you are, the sight will be impossible to ignore. The light will steadily increase in brightness, then slowly begin to fade as the explosion reaches its peak and the remnants of the star expand into space. But the most incredible part? You won't need a telescope or any specialized equipment to see it. It will be a spectacle for the naked eye, an event so rare that it could very well be a once-in-a-civilization moment. This is more than just an astronomical event. For humanity, it will be an emotional milestone, an awe-inspiring reminder of how small we are in the vastness of the universe, yet how connected we are to its incredible processes. To witness this moment would be to see the life and death of a star unfold before us, an experience that will resonate across generations, reminding us of our place in the cosmos. This supernova, if it unfolds as expected, will be more than just a dazzling spectacle. It will be a gold mine for science. The explosion of a massive star like Kepler 452b creates the perfect conditions for the formation of some of the universe's heaviest and most precious elements: gold, platinum, uranium, and many others. When a star reaches the end of its life, the tremendous pressure and heat in the core forces atoms to fuse in a chain reaction that creates these elements, which are then scattered across space by the explosion. This is the cosmic equivalent of a giant recycling event, where the atoms from a dying star are repurposed to form new stars, planets, and even life itself. In fact, every atom in our bodies, every element in the Earth's crust, and every molecule in our environment can trace its origins back to stars like Kepler 452b. We are, in essence, made of stardust, and these explosive events are part of the cosmic process that fuels the creation of everything we know. Without supernovae, the elements that make up our world and us would never have come into being. Stars like Antares and VY Canis Majoris, some of the largest and most massive stars in the universe, go through similar processes. These stars, too, will eventually explode in spectacular supernovae, sending out a burst of energy and matter that will create the building blocks for future generations of stars and planets. Kepler 452b's impending explosion offers scientists a rare opportunity to observe and study this cosmic recycling process up close, providing invaluable data about the life cycle of stars and the very nature of the universe itself. It's a reminder of how everything, from the smallest atom to the vastest galaxy, is interconnected in the grand, ongoing dance of the cosmos. While the spectacle of this supernova will be awe-inspiring, rest assured, Earth is perfectly safe. A supernova at this distance, though incredibly powerful, is far too far away to pose any danger to us. The radiation released, even at its peak, won't have any direct impact on our planet. However, we may see some interesting atmospheric effects, like brilliant auroras lighting up the skies, or an increase in ionization in Earth's atmosphere. These are harmless phenomena that will add to the sense of wonder, but there's no threat to our health or safety. In fact, scientists have the ability to detect a supernova's early signs well before the light reaches us. Neutrino detectors, sophisticated instruments designed to capture subatomic particles from deep space, could give astronomers a heads-up about the explosion, allowing for a global scientific alert system. This means that we'll have time to prepare, observe, and marvel at one of the most remarkable events in cosmic history, all while knowing that our planet remains safe and sound. As we stand beneath the night sky, we're witnessing the final breath of a giant, a farewell millions of years in the making. Kepler 452b's supernova is not just a cosmic event, it's the culmination of a star's entire life cycle, a story of birth, growth, and inevitable death. It's a reminder of the immense scale of time and space that surrounds us, a scale so vast that even the brightest stars seem to flicker and fade like moments in an endless story. In that moment of explosion, the star will unleash energy that has been building up for eons. The elements it creates, the light it emits, will travel across space, reaching us with the echoes of its long journey. It's a cosmic dance that has been happening for as long as the universe itself, and it's a testament to the interconnectedness of all things. So, as you gaze up at the stars tonight, remember that the universe is full of hidden wonders, wonders that, like Kepler 452b, are waiting to reveal their secrets to those who dare to look. The sky is never the same. It is always changing, always alive with the stories of the cosmos. Keep looking up, because out there, in the vastness, the next incredible discovery could be just waiting to be found. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Join us on this incredible journey through the cosmos, and let's continue exploring the mysteries of the universe together.